Hi guys, this is Siva Reddy. Welcome to Core Java Tutorials. In this session, I will explain a linked list with a few examples, and also later I will explain what is meant by linked list and when to use it. Let us go ahead and start our Eclipse. So I open my Eclipse. I am going to create a new class. I am giving this example as linked list example, and I would like to have a main method. I'm clicking on finish. So linked list is also one of the implementation of list. So list equal to new linked list. So you need to import these two classes from linked list class from java.util, at the same time list also from the java.util. So now initially I will explain with the list by adding the string object. Once you are understanding the concept, I will explain with the real-time objects. Okay, so now I am going to add few values to it, string objects, nothing but linked list 1. So you can use same way. So I am going to update these to 2, 3 and 4. So I added 4 string object to the list. Now I want to iterate. So in the previous tutorial, how I explained what the array list, similar concept here. So iterator equal to list dot iterator, and we need to traverse this thing using the while loop. Iterator dot has next, then you need to print iterator dot next. Okay, so that's all. So I added simple program. I added 4 string object to the list. Now I am trying traversing all the list, and I am printing the values whatever we have added to the list. So now I am running this application. Now if you see the output, you will see linked list 1, linked list 2, linked list 3, linked list 4. So now let us understand what is this linked list in detail. Linked list internally uses the linked list data structure. If you are familiar with the C language data structures, then it is very easy to understand. However, I will explain this one here using a diagram. So in the case of linked list, the element or the objects are maintained as a node. So here one box is considered as a node. Like that, how many elements or objects you are added to the linked list, those many objects it will create in the memory. So let us consider in this scenario I have added 3 elements with the value 4, 5 and 6. For each node there are 2 parts. One is data and another one is the pointer or the address. Again, for the second element also data will be there and pointer will be there. Third also data will be there, pointer will be there. Now whatever the values I have declared in this 1000, 2000, 3000, these are the address of the node. 1000 is the address of the value for the 4, and 2000 is the 5, and 3000 for the 6. How it maintains the relationship between the nodes is, here each node will have node and value, data and value. In the data, whatever the value you are assigning, that will be there, and the next pointer field contains the address of the next field. So in this case, value of the 5 address is 2000, so it will pointing to here. and at the same time 3000 address will be pointing to the element of 5 next element, so that it will identify, okay, this fourth element is pointing to the 5 and fifth element is having next element is 6. How it is going to identify? This is how it is going to maintain the relation. So linked list internally uses linked list concept, where it maintains node contains data and value pointer is going to be the address of the next element. That is how it is going to be maintained. Then now understand when to use the linked list. Linked list is used when if the list is frequently updating, then you are going to use the linked list is the best choice. What update means? Update or either a delete. That means whenever there is a frequent manipulation happening on the list, then the best choice is going to be the linked list. Because when you are trying to insert an element, a new node here, what will happen? Let us consider this is the new node you are going to add to the list. Now this value is going to be value is going to be 6. Let us consider 6. Now in order to insert this value to add it to the list, let us in this scenario, what will happen? The point, let us consider you want to insert this node between 4 and 5. Now what will happen? This pointer will be reference to here, and this will be reference to this node. Now what will happen? It is very easy. Just it is referencing the. It is just updating the references to the new node. That's all. And also when you are deleting the particular node, then the simple thing what you need to do, what internally it does is it will just break this connection and and this will be pointing to this one. So this is how actually internally it will works when you are inserting an node or adding the one element to the list at the same time while you are deleting. So manipulations are very easy when you are working with the linked list, but in the case of array list, there is a lot of reshuffling which needs to be happen whenever you are inserting a new element for the particular position, or whenever you are deleting from the element from the particular position. Hence linked list is the very suitable if there is a frequent manipulation happening on the list. So far I have explained with the basic by adding the basic string values to the list, but in real time scenarios this is not how we are going to use. We have a real time classes. By using the class, we are going to create an object, and those object actually we are adding to this list. Hence I will explain how we are going to use user defined objects. In my previous session I already created an employee class with the two properties, employee and employee name. I have created a constructor, and then I created a setter and getter methods for this. Then I have created one display method where I am printing the employee ID and employee name of the class. So now I am going to use this class to demonstrate how we are going to implement user defined objects using the linked list concept. Okay, now let me explain how we are going to implement. First of all, before we are adding to the list, we need to prepare an employee objects. So I am going to create two employee object, employee1 equal to new employee, and I am giving 101, and name I am giving as Reddy1, and I would like to create two more employee objects, 1 2. Okay, this is 2, this is 3, and I am giving as a employee ID 102, 103, and the naming I am just updating to 2, 3. Now I have created 3 employee objects. Now I want to add these employee object to the list. How can I add that? List dot add emp1. Similarly, list dot add emp2 and the list dot add emp3. So now I added these 3 employee object to the list. Now in order to display these values of the employee object, we need to create an iterator, and then by using the iterator we can traverse from one of all the list elements. So I am creating an iterator equal to list dot iterator. Okay, so while iterator dot has next, then we have added the employee object, so I want to capture this employee, and iterator dot next. If you see, it will show you the error message saying like cannot convert from object to the employee, because we added employee object to the list, but iterator dot next method actually returns the object. So I need to downcast this one to the employee. Once I created an employee, I downcast to the employee class have the method display. Now let us run this program and see what is the output. Now see, employee ID equal employee ID 101, Shiva Reddy 1, 2, Shiva Reddy 2, and 3 103, Shiva Reddy 3. So it worked. So this is how you need to implement in the case of user defined object. So you need to create a class. By using that class, you need to create an object, and those objects you need to add it to the list. In real time scenario, how it will work, these employees may be getting from the database using a SQL query. Once you get the data, you need to create for each row you need to create an object, and that object you are going to add it to the list. Once you added this list we are going to send to the UI where they are going to iterate these lists and then prepare their UI accordingly. Okay, hope this concept is clear, but I would like to add a few more points regarding the linked list. That is, there is a few drawbacks when we are using the linked list. The first one is the memory usage is going to be more, because in the case of array list it does not add any pointers, but in the case of linked list, whenever you create a one node, there will be a extra memory needs to be allocated for the memory as well. If you see the second node, right, in this example, for the second box, everywhere we are pointing the pointer, even though it is not required. We are keeping in order to track the next element, we keep the addresses, so it is unnecessary waste of memory. And second one is whenever this is the one, and another one is update delete, and performance wise is also it will be less whenever you are searching particular element performance wise, because there is no way you can whenever you search one particular element, it will just directly go from the first element to the last element, and it keep on checking. Hence, while retrieval purpose, it is going to be the worst scenario, like order of n. It is going to be complexity is going to be order of n. Okay, so these are the disadvantages when you are working with the linked list. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.